the stream. My name is Lee. This is the brand new version of OBS, which is why I'm late to the stream. Oh, I have to do a thing. And also I have to do this because I know, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Lee. He, sure, they, kind of he and vibes today. As long as you remember I'm not a woman, I'm chill. Let's see. Good morning, Greyhawk on Monday today. I run Good Morning Greyhawk, as you, some of you know, as a, let's see, none of those, and yeah, it works. Okay, good. I don't usually, suggest Chrome for, regular use. I prefer Firefox, but I use Firefox to have the stream stuff open during the stream, so if I want to put something on screen, I have to use two different browsers. I might be able to figure out a way to do it with Firefox Windows if I were clever. Boom. Yes, that I did a summoning ritual. A friend of mine, a very good friend of streams, and actually, court wizard in the Bizarre Extended Universe is the court wizard of, yeah, we're gonna go with the 980. You know what? No, we're not gonna go with the 980. We're gonna go with, oh, yes. So this is Anna B. Meyer, amazing, a cartographer of unprecedented skill, and a very good friend of the streams, and I'm putting her, that's the website I got the maps at. You should check her out, become a patron, all that jazz. She's amazing. And what else? Oh, yes. So, map, and the reason I pull up a map of Greyhawk, I want to pull up a 7, I want to go to 7, yes, easy. Here we go. Okay, so the 576, that's the one, 576. So, for those of you who don't know anything about Greyhawk history, or Greyhawk in general, let me start with that. Let's see. If we go, nope. I forgot how easy seems. You have to do this, and then, here we go. So, let us begin with Greyhawk, the free city of. It is right about here. And then, of course, you have the domain of Greyhawk, which is all the area around the free city, although in 576 the power was waning, and the Gynarchy of Hardby was actually a independent country briefly. They broke away from Greyhawk, and then they got back under Greyhawk's rule in late 580s during the Greyhawk War. I think it was 586, I want to say. There was a series of wars, which are called Greyhawk Wars, because they signed a bunch of treaties in Greyhawk to, fight the wars. But they also did something interesting. So, for those of you who don't know, we got Principality of Ulick is our question. Yeah. So, look at this. We got, so I think someone might have changed the formatting, which I appreciate because honestly, oh, hey, someone's been editing. And they put the provinces, and I haven't put much more detailed. We're going to have some fun with that. Okay, so someone else actually. So the thing about working together on a collaborative project like the Greyhawk, the what's the word? The wiki, the Greyhawk wiki, which is amazingly done, is that sometimes you'll edit something and someone else will be like, oh, hey, I should tweak that too, and you kind of go back and forth. I tend to live edit the wiki on stream. That's kind of our thing. And just vibe and talk about how cool Greyhawk is, basically, and show off Anna's maps. And generally, that's the stream. If I always appreciate when people pop by to say hi. But yeah, that's the vibe for Good Morning Greyhawk. And what else? Last week I did Go Morning Greyhawk on Tuesday, if I remember correctly. It feels like a lot longer ago because since then I have... Hi! Sig, welcome! Yes, Good Morning Greyhawk. No. Today is my root canal day, so I would normally be running my usual game this morning, and I have put it off because I have to go get a root canal today. But I figured I could do a quick stream, and I appreciate you popping by. Hello. I was just explaining about what Good Morning Greyhawk is and the thingamabobs with it. And I actually convinced a very good friend to watch Jay's stream yesterday. So that was cool, except we popped on just as it was ending. But in any case, hello. Welcome. I was going to finish. So, check this out. So, if you go to Principality of Ulick, right, the history, geography, people, heraldry, economy, military, the Principality and Living Greyhawk. So someone else, they redid the subheadings. I put it under government, the list of provinces, and yes, as well as additional minor details. 12 provinces mentioned in the Living Greyhawk Gazette are giving names as well as additional minor details. After long years of war, the Deerfeld and Prinsfeld province were freed from occupation. After the reclamation, only 3 provinces were actively disputed in 597, which is when the other map was for, having been reconquered from the Yorkish Empire. After those were subsequently liberated, the prince began an invasion of the Pormage in act of retribution later that same year. Ulick forces stormed the territory across the Jewel River along the nation's entire eastern border from Thrunch all the way to the Azure Sea. Right. So, Prinsfeld, which is where Thrunch is. So I was giving a quick geographical. The Anna B. Meyer map is here with the. Let me see. Anna's map has been added. Okay, good. So we can just do that. All right, excellent. Nope. Thank you. Now, what I meant was I was doing a geographical explanation of each of the provinces as best I knew. Actually, it's kind of interesting to see what else there was on them, what other people have managed to dig up in terms of the history and put on the wiki for all of us. So the Deerfeld is actually forming most of the border with the county of Ulick. Yes, we're going to do some editing with that. And maybe some of the editing with the other ones as well. But I wanted to do at least all of the undisputed ones. I keep holding my mouth. My tooth is being achy. It's not hurting too badly, which is good. If it hurts too badly, I'll switch it out with vodka. I'm trying not to do painkillers because I'm going to go get the root canal, and I don't know what they're going to do in terms of putting in anesthetics or whatever, so I want to be prepared for anything. So I'm just having water. I had a muffin earlier, but I'm trying not to eat anything for the past couple hours. I'm trying to be, it's throwing off all my vibes, but I'm still super excited. So about Greyhawk. So we're going to do some editing. Let's see what else we got. We got boom. So if we go down here, the reason I chose this map as opposed to the later maps is because it put all of the Provinces, that's the word. The Jewel River, yeah. Okay, Jewel River is the border. It put all the provinces down. Actually, it's interesting because the Pomarche was entirely... That whole borderland is probably a little weird because here's the thing. This we found out while doing research. I had to research freaking Kaoland's history because... Not Kaoland. What country was it? Let me check the Kaoland. It was Kaoland. Okay. Basically, it controlled all three of the Uliks at one point, and while it controlled all of three of the Uliks, they conquered the Pomarge and gave the freaking control of it over to the Prince of Ulik, who ran the whole freaking peninsula until it broke free. From after the principality broke free from Kaoland and became its own country, the rest of the Pomarche was like, nope, we don't get seats on the council in the Godra anymore. It's not worth it to be part of your country, so we're just going to secede. And then they got promptly conquered by the Orcs. But the fact that they all were one country, the border, like the fact that the Ulik controlled large swaths of that before it was taken over by the Orcs, I feel like there'd be more mlish around the border, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just me. I would think there'd be less of a distinctive border, although... Given post-Greyhawk War there is, Anyway, I'm gonna... we're gonna go... do clerical work, like you said. Alright, so Northwick is the northern... yes, oh, yes, I see. Okay, so, beautiful. Earthenmoor is on this side, on the... Pomarge. Nope, it's over here. So, the Grad's Kaoland. One of Northwick, one of two provinces in the south, sandwiched. Okay, so it's sandwiched between Northwick and Nidroya. Okay, yes. So it's sandwiched between. Hang on. Troya. There we go. Boop. Sorry. Let's see. Troya. Southwestern province. Yes, southwestern province. With which one is to the just Bold Run to the which way is the east bordering. Okay, so it's Kaoland and the front of the... What's the technical term? What ocean is this? The Azure Sea. Ha. But no, that's the other province, sorry. But we're getting to there. No, this one. Jeff Gradzul. Okay. Earthenmoor, with... no. Borders, you know what, we're gonna go with... I think I spelled border right. Kaoland, yes, okay. So there's that. Nidroida. A small, province in the southwestern corner of the country. A funny thing about southwestern corner of the country. Southwestern corner of the country. Bordering on Caroline and the coast of the Azure Sea. Yes. Ooh. Islands are probably interesting. Alright, I want to go back to the Sea Princes later, but there's so much to do. There's so much Greyhawk to learn and learn about, and you could spend years of your life learning just a tiny fraction of Greyhawk's history, and it's just so much, which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. This is a very good thing. This is why I have an entire freaking sorry, my tooth. One show a week dedicated to it. If not on Mondays, then on Tuesdays. Today, I'm feeling up to stream today, and I figured I should do it, because Good Morning Greyhawk, I haven't in a while. I also need to transfer more of my streams over to YouTube. I've been bad about that. I probably have I have quite a few that got lost in the shuffle, but I definitely have some. So all the ones I did in Castine were lost entirely, so that sucks. But a bunch of others weren't, so that's cool. And we're transferring them over slowly but surely to YouTube, so that you guys can watch them at random hours of any day or night, not just when I happen to be live. But yeah, and then we can reference them for later. Oh, right, but Nordia. Nordia is southeastern corner of the country. Of E-A-R-T-H Earthenmore. Which is weird because Earth isn't a thing. Wait, is Earth a thing on Earth? Not Earth like our Earth, the planet that we're on, but the term Earth used to denote, dirt and rock. Like geology is the study of dirt and rocks. And yes, it is the study of Earth, but when we go to other planets, it's still geology because it's still the study of dirt and rocks, just dirt and rocks on other planets. We named the planet Earth because, well, it is dirt and rocks. It is all the dirt and rocks that we possibly knew until it wasn't. But you bring up the question with Earth of, do they still use the term Earth to talk about rocks and dirt when... Exactly. So, do they use the term Earth to mean dirt? Do they have that same little quirk that they use the term Orthan magic to mean rock and dirt magic, with probably trees and nature too? It encompasses a lot depending on... Exactly! That's my point. You got earth elementals, but earth is earth. So are they earth elementals on Earth? They should be called earth elementals, is my point on that. Right? Unless people have... The term Earth is used to denote rocks and dirt on all things, and it's only a weird quirk that our Earth is the only one that we named the planet that, and every other planet decided that they were going to come up with something different to name the whole planet as opposed to just generic rock Earth place, because they knew, if they know other places and planes exist, then they must know that other elementals, so naming the entire planet after an element wouldn't make sense. I know, it's something to think on, It's a whole stream of thought. Okay, wait, but Earthenmore probably was named for the rock and dirt part, almost anything was. Okay, so just south of Earthenmore, a small province in south, tucked up against, on the border with Kioland and the coast of the this is where Oxford commas are extremely important. Beautiful. Okay, it is Azure Sea, right? Yes, hang on. Let me double check something. I spelled the ocean right. I know. Hang on. Let me just check that I spelled Azure Sea right. I did. Okay. In which case, I should probably bop it in case someone wants to do geography more than this. Voldrun. Okay, so a central province. Corant. Okay, so a central province. So does the river start? It's hard to tell. Does the river start up here in Northwick, or does it start bisected? The province is bisected by the River Adderall. We could say that because it is. No, okay, so I started watching, right? And I copped on to try to figure out what I could about Johan Johansson. And then the 9th, I believe. So then I popped on, and then the thing was having trouble loading and was being really, really persnickety, and like I had to refresh it several times. And then I had my own game at 3, so I had to go do that, and then... But, so yes, I didn't see... Point being, I didn't see the epic fumble, but I'm sure it was, well, epic. Although I'm sure it was epically terrible for anyone involved, as per fumbles usually are. Unless you're... The only good time to fumble would be if you were being mind controlled by a succubus or something, and you were forced to attack your party members. Then having a fumble would actually be really helpful, because A, your party members don't get hurt, and B, you might do damage yourself, and if you get hurt, you gotta make another saving throw against the mind control. A Dragon King... Cleric cast light on the arrow right before you're about to shoot, and you rolled an @1, and light blinded you and shot the cleric instead. I mean, it depends on what fumble table you were using, or whether you were just kind of going with it. Almost certainly because of Celebrate Lara. That's like gold for a GM explaining a fumble. Right. Oh, I'm supposed to be another 20. Okay. Did you roll the 20 on that one? Oh, yeah. That's you confirmed the fumble with another. Yeah, that's bad. That's, you poke your own eye out with an arrow. Bad. I had that happen to me when I had John at my table actually once. He was playing not Johan. One of the clerics I created, who was in that posse, Wilhelm, and I wouldn't let anyone else play Wilhelm unless it was absolutely necessary, because I consider that John's character. But yeah, he did a thing, and he what happened to Wilhelm? Oh yeah, he ended up doing 2d4 fire damage to himself with the special blast that Sarenrae gave him instead of just 1, because... Ah, yes, and having a tracking shot shoot up straight up in the air is probably useless. Makes sense. It didn't come down and hit you on the head or something. Could be another fun thing. Oh yes, and I'm supposed to be also doing okay, Central Province. Oh, right. You lit yourself up. It acted like a flare when you had an enemy around. Ah, that is a fun time. Did the dragonkin manage to eat you? Like I said, I didn't see it, so I don't know if you won or not. Looks like you had a fun crew. I'm sorry I had to miss it. I probably would have been playing had it not been for the fact that we had our own epic thing. Oh, ho. And yeah, no, black dragons are nothing to sneeze at. Adderall River. Aha! 3 crits is a lot. Yeah. Still, you survived it. That was the plan, wasn't it? Sorry. You survived. And if you manage to survive a fight with Black Dragon, I think you're less underpowered than you think you were. Ah, yes, 10 strength and 10 con does not work well as a melee bard. You would probably turn as a ranged bard when that happens. I mean, you were using arrows, so you're clearly smart. Yeah, no, that sounds more like a ranged bard that is stupid enough to have previously gone into melee before you had your hands on him and realized that was a bad idea and stayed back. Ranged bards are a thing. Actually, I prefer... I'm used to 5e, like, spellcaster bards. I will say I've been a bit spoiled with the whole spellcaster bard thing. Proper full casters. But ranged bard is not a bad archetype, honestly. Although, I've had a bard been known to wield a rapier with some aplomb. Always dex-based, never strength-based. Right. Rapiers, because you don't get to add your dex bonus to damage, and your damage is a d6, right, for rapiers instead of a d8. Yeah. I think so. At least that's how it is in Pathfinder. I don't know about C&C, honestly. Yeah, no, it is not a very good damage weapon. It is, however, a easy-to-wield weapon. Wait, you don't get the +3 on attacks? Okay, that is definitely underpowered. The +3, although the +3 to saving throws, if you have an enemy that, you know, is throwing out stuff like area of effect, +3 to saving throws, incredibly clutch. But, on the other hand, that sounds like a little, that's weak. Like, if you're gonna have them not do spells, you gotta give them something really good. Yeah, no, that's true. Bards are... That kind of bard is more soft skill player, you know, for when your party goes to the city and decides to go do city stuff. Yeah, bard skills are almost always, even bards that are decent at combat, still shine in areas where, you know. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a whole thing. I've never played a bard in C&C. I played a Scald once, which I used, and then... Yeah, you did. I'm sure it was very cool. Because, yeah, but that's the kind of... That actually makes sense, though, in a weird, twisted way. Like, the bard is the one you don't drag along on combat, and you got dragged along on combat anyway. And I bet that probably was the whole theory. Ah, yes. If you can get a longbow. Yeah, no. If you have good dex and bad con, longbow is, ranged. Not a bad thought. Seemed to work pretty well. I mean, you survived the fight with the dragon, and I'm supposed to be doing Bisected by the River. I'm supposed to be actually doing clerical work, and you are distracting me, but that's okay because this is what we do. We get distracted and we talk strategy and we hang out, and it's awesome sauce. Okay, so hang on. The largest, I think it's pretty much the largest province. One of the largest provinces. I'm going to say one of. Yes, period at the end of sentences, because periods at the end of sentence. Yes. Dodging. Being able to dodge is a very important life skill when you are in combat over your head. Let's see. One of the largest provinces. Provinces. Oh yeah, tail slaps are Sorry, I'm yawning so much, mate. But we're gonna get through the, and then we're gonna Yes, exactly. That's the thing about being able to give saves on saving throws. If you have something like breath saves where you need that, that is what bards shine on, is getting the other people up to, like, giving them a nice little boost. Which, early bards couldn't really do much other stuff, but that is the one useful thing about bards. Okay. Largest provinces. Right. Covering more than half the coast of the peninsula surrounding the peninsula that flanks the Greyhawk. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Boom. Okay. We're almost good. And then we can hit save. And then we can, and then we can have done something useful. And, and I have to get a root canal then, because, that's how you go. You go, and you got root canals. And your tooth stops hurting, hopefully. Or at least they give you the good drugs for painkillers instead of drinking over-the-counter shit that works, but, like, God, you need something stronger for this. And the root canal, they're going to give me some, so that'll be good. Central, okay. Corond. Let me look at the map again. Corond is... East Pass. Okay, yes. Haven Hill. Okay, yes. Province of Corond. Yes. Central. Alright, hang on. Give me one moment. I think that might be my mother. And I don't... It is my mother. Okay, hang on a sec. Sorry about that. That was my mother, and you do not tell your mother to, it's your mom. I really want to eat something, but I also don't want to go into surgery with whatever root canal going with a full stomach, and Anyway, thank you for your patience with my mother. She's amazing, and she's on her way here. I'm back. Hi. Oh yes, but that gives me just enough time to finish the two little central province. The family home. Current prince. Nope, I did not mean to do that. I meant, nope. Hang on, we're doing this again. Beautiful. Now we can just do this. Prince probably Ulik. Hang on. Olenstad. Yes, hang on a sec. Olenstad. We're going to Olenstad. I mean, it's about as close to the mountainous as you're gonna get in. No, not really. Okay, no, that's wrong. No, it's not the heart of the mountains. Haven Hill, I think. Yeah, we'll go. Haven Hill is the city name. Haven Hill. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. I think Haven Hill probably has its own. If not, it will in a bit. So we're doing that, and then the let's see. How to describe Deerfield? Deerfeld. Obviously, we're gonna mention the just to the east of and containing a Gummel River. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go with just to the west. No, east. It's the east. Hang on. And containing a tiny piece. According to unofficial fandom sources, all right, we're gonna. I mean, we can take this out, but it's definitely I mean, possibly, but it's not a monarch. It's whoever rules it is a subject of Prince Olenstad. And honestly, Prince Olenstad's not so bad. He rules. I mean, given what happened with, the Greyhawk Wars, even with the prince, his questionable alliances with the Sea Princes is not so bad, But no, what I was going to add. Ruler of the province. He's advised. I don't know if you could ever definitively disprove someone's feyness. Of course you're subservient to your liege. That's how this thing works. You are, of course, subservient to your liege. Dwarven lord or not. Duh. That's how it goes. But no, court wizard. Fudge. Okay. Yes, we're... Come on, do the thing. Alright, I'm gonna log in. Okay, yeah, so you can have a more direct relationship with your liege if you wish. It's not a crime to have a good relationship with your liege. Liege lord. Here we go. Kristoff would be annoyed at me if he knew I didn't log in. Just... Boom. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. We got that. Now we have to go to these guys. And also everything else. But, okay. But look at this. We got, so Havenhill does have a page, I think, right? The 5 easternmost provinces were taken by the Pormage League to Battle of Princeton in 585. And we're still contested in 591. Yes. Okay, so... let's see what we got for Havenhill. Okay. Principality Ulix. And the family home of... Yes, okay, we're gonna put that... Because it is, you know what I mean? And honestly, it's an important note. And then, I think we're gonna end the stream at 11:20, which I know is rather early, given that I didn't have a full one. But it also... Well, I have an hour until the dang root canal. Let's start with this. We don't know much about Havenhill, but we do know it is... It's definitely a town. It's a large Actually, let me go back to this guy. See, Lord of the Peaks of Haven. Oh, right. Rumors about... Wait, so that's the freaking... Okay, stop that. Thank you. That's the freaking thing where... But that wasn't put in either of the history of the Sea Princes or the freaking Lord of the Isles. Sorry, Lordship of the Isles is not the Sea Princes. I keep mixing them up. And then there's the Sea Barons too. There's a lot of them. Okay, I keep mixing them up. I'm sorry. But that little rumor bit was... No, it was... Where did I learn... We're gonna have to figure out... Nope, stop that. Nope, go away. We're gonna have to go here. That's what we're gonna do. He's a rogue... 15th level. Mostly rogue. I mean, he's probably freaking badass is what he is. Yes. Apparently, there's problems with the router. So... Oh ho. I did not hear any of this. I don't know what's going to happen on Friday. Honestly, because last Friday I couldn't... Because I was too wiped out from my thing and I can't even connect properly. I mean... Brunhilde might have to go save them on her own, honestly. Yeah, no, don't... If your uncle's coming to town, don't risk it. Like, that's not worth that. And honestly... Well, true, but they managed to... Oh, right. Jasper might come in and save them, though. I mean, he's healed up at this point, so that could be good. We'll figure something out. Worst case scenario, we all roll up new characters and go and rescue the rest of them. That is a possibility of a TPK and we all roll up new characters. That's my mother again. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for joining me.